Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to another episode of Inside the WCHA. I'm Ryan Phelps. Devotees know this, of course, but for you newcomers, you can find us on all of your favorite social media platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and of course, for live nightly game coverage, log on to flowhockey.tv, where you can sign up for monthly or season passes. MSU is cruising this year, looking for another McNaughton Cup. They had 48 points heading into the weekend, 8 in front of second-place Bowling Green. Tech was able to pull even with Northern Michigan. Right behind them was Lake Superior State and Bemidji, then Alaska, UAH, Ferris State, and Anchorage. This week's show will be short and sweet with just 3 conference matchups. We'll start in Big Rapids. Lake Superior State at Ferris State. And it was the hometown Bulldogs that jumped out to an early 1-0 lead on a goal by Frankie Melton, but that disappeared in a big way. The Lakers scored the next 6 goals to skate away with a Friday night victory. Ashton Calder and Anthony Nellis each scored a pair in the 6-3 win. Nick Kossoff made 32 saves for the Lakers. On Saturday, another solid performance in the Lake State net, this time by Merrick's Mittens, who stopped 26 shots. This one was also tied in the second period. Ferris State's Jacob Hetz evened things up at 2 goals apiece before the Lakers came on strong at the end. Colin Sockman netted the eventual game winner, and Nellis notched his 3rd of the weekend to propel LSSU to a 4-2 win and their first sweep in Big Rapids since, get this, 1993. 2 top-half teams met up in Marquette, Bowling Green at Northern Michigan. Friday night was a back-and-forth battle. The Falcons scored first in the first on a goal by Sam Craggs. The Wildcats tied it in the second and took the lead in the third on goals by Adam Roeder and Troy Loggins. Connor Ford tied it up with less than 5 minutes to play, setting up John Schilling as the hero for BGSU as he gets the OT game winner just 17 seconds into the extra frame. Ryan Bednard stopped 21 shots in the 3-2 win. Northern Michigan was still sore on Saturday and scored 3 goals in the first period to take a 3-2 victory and secure a split of their 2-game series. Grant Loven and Luke Volton staked NMU to a 2-0 lead before Ford cut the margin in half with a PPG, but Darian Craighead extended the lead to 3-1, and Ate Tovanen made the lead stand up, stopping 26 of 28 shots to secure the win. Our final series of the weekend had Alabama-Huntsville at Minnesota State. A game I was lucky enough to attend on Friday. This one was slow to start as the Mavericks carried just a 1-goal lead into the third thanks to Edwin Hookinson's 3rd of the year. Then they blew up. MSU scored 5 goals in the final frame by 5 different players to take Game 1 6-1. Ian Scheid made it 4-0 on a beautiful individual rush, and Parker Toomey scored his 11th as the Mavericks outshot the Chargers 43-15 in the win. On Saturday, Minnesota State completed the sweep with a 4-0 shutout victory. Freshman Chris Van Oss Shaw opened the scoring with his 2nd of the weekend. The Mavericks then broke through with 3 goals in the second period by Jake Jaremko, Julian Napravnik also with his 2nd of the weekend, and Josh French. Freshman Dryden McKay handled all 12 shots he faced to record his 3rd shutout of the season. With only 6 teams playing, we did have a little jostling in the standings. Minnesota State once again increases their lead, now 11 points in front of Bowling Green. Lake Superior State jumps in front of Northern Michigan and Tech. Bemidji State has 34, followed by the Nanooks, Chargers, Bulldogs, and Seawolves. 2 teams are off this week, Bowling Green and Lake State. That leaves Bemidji at Ferris State. Minnesota State travels to Houghton. Northern Michigan is at Huntsville. And the Battle of Alaska with Anchorage at Fairbanks. Time for our weekly awards, and a congratulations to those players on the Hobie Baker nominee list. 8 are from the WCHA. The top 3 are Brandon Cruz from Bowling Green, Mark Michaelis of Minnesota State, and Diego Cuglietta of Lake Superior State. Our WCHA forward of the week is Anthony Nellis from Lake Superior State. He scored a WCHA leading 3 goals and added 2 assists to tie with teammate Diego Cuglietta for the conference lead in points with 5 on the week. Nella's performance helped Lake Superior State to a 2-game WCHA series sweep at Ferris State. Our defenseman of the week is his teammate Colin Sockman, who was stellar on both the offensive and defensive ends of the ice in the Lakers series sweep, tallying 1 goal, which was a game winner, and 1 assist for 2 points in the series, and tying for the most block shots with 9 in NCAA Division men's hockey this week. Our goaltender of the week from Minnesota State is Dryden McKay, who stopped 26 of 27 shots in 2 wins over visiting Alabama Huntsville. He registered his 3rd career shutout with 12 saves in Saturday's 4-0 win over the Chargers. He stands at 16-5-1 with a 1.91 goals against and a 92.1 save percentage. Our rookie of the week, his teammate Julian Napravnik, who scored twice and added 2 assists in the 6th-ranked Mavericks home sweep of Huntsville. He scored his 2nd game-winning goal of the season in Friday's 6-1 victory over the Chargers, and has 19 points on 7 goals and 12 assists in 29 games in his first year of college hockey. Remember to find us on your favorite social media sites, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and for live nightly coverage, log on to flowhockey.tv, where you can sign up for monthly or season passes. Thanks again for joining us, and to Minnesota State and the league for hosting us on Friday night down in Mankato. We'll be back with more next week. Until then, this has been Inside the WCHA. I'm Ryan Phelps.